way, coming back to another Amazon principle, it says disagree and commit. Okay, have backbone, disagree and commit. That's the full principle,
Okay.
right? So you should have backbone about that kind of conviction that you have. If somebody else in the team is saying something that you disagree with, then express that disagreement, but explain, right? Give the reasoning behind that. But once a decision is made, then commit to it and wholeheartedly try to make it happen. So if you take it to a personal perspective, right? So you should have some idea about what you want to do. You should have some conviction. You should have kind of a backbone that drives you. Maybe disagree with yourself or listen to all those voices that come in and maybe there's something wrong there. I need to weigh it. But once you commit, then all in until something teaches you differently. But that's a very interesting principle, I would say.
I like that principle. Once you know what your conviction is, write it down as clearly as possible. In business, there's something called a SMAC, systematic, methodical, and consistent rule set. That should be your baseline for business, and that is your conviction. So over time, conviction can get cloudy because we're getting hit with different directions, and sometimes the boulder's heavy to push up the hill. So you kind of lose that conviction, but you can go back and write it down as clearly as you possibly can. So you can go back to that. I hang mine on my mirrors in my house. I've got them all over the place, right? Because when you get in the daily grind and you just get in this momentum of going and you kind of forget why you're doing what you're doing or what your conviction actually is. And it's so important because it will pull you out of the darker days for sure. If you know what that conviction is and you can hold to it, it's really, really important.